Today we discuss an underrated feature of the Mistral ecosystem, and this is the possibility for you to create your own MCP connector and use it both in Mistral Vibe, but also in your own Python agent. If you are in Studio or in Vibe, you will find a section which is called connectors, and you will find both all the standard connectors that are made available by Mistral, such as Gmail, for example, but also you've got this option to add a connector and create your own one. One that I've created and that I use very often is this LangChain documentation. So I went to the LangChain documentation website and I found out that they've got their own model context protocol server that exposes some tools for us to programmatically query their documentation. By doing so, you overcome the knowledge cutoff date of the models and you make sure that they always query the latest documentation. So I've just copied that server and you go to add connector, custom MCP connector. You can just give it a name, paste the server, give it a description. And in that case, this server does not require you to authenticate. So you can just press create and that's it. I will not do it again because this connector is already created for me. And if I click on it, I can just see the configuration. So you see here the server that we've just discussed. And if you scroll, you can also see all the functions that are exposed by this connection. So there are two of them here, and you can click on those, and you can see both what they are used for and also how you are supposed to use them. For example, here, you can see that within the properties, each time you call it, you need to give it a query. So here, a very quick example, if we are in Vibe work, I've tagged this connector, I've asked a question, and you can see that during this thinking process, it called the different functions from this connector to be able to produce this answer. You can also inspect the thinking traces to see exactly what it did. So far, so good. However, where it really shines is that you can easily reuse this connection and use it in your Python agent. So if we go to the code, and we instantiate our client as usual, there is this type of module or endpoint for the API that allow you to access the connectors. And as usual, for any type of functionality, there is a list method for you to list all the existing connectors that are connected to your account. So when I do this, I've got a special object, and within item, I can see all the connectors. So let's try to show them. And here I've got the full list of the connectors that I can use. And if I check here, LangChain documentation is the one that we've checked before. So we know that even the custom MCP servers are made available to us, not only the standard connectors. We can check the properties of a few of those. So if we check, for example, the first connector, which is Google Drive. So let's try to extract both the name and the list of tools. We see here that this is the connector indeed about Google Drive. And we can see here the list of all the tools that are available for this connector. However, a drawback is that for the custom MCP connector, we cannot see the tools. So here, -4, this is my LangChain documentation tool. So let's try to run that one. And we see that indeed this is the connector for LangChain. However, the list of tools is empty. The good news, however, does not mean that you are not able to access these tools. It's just that they are not exposed in this list method. So here I'm showing you that actually you can use them. I go through mistral.beta.connectors, and this time the method is called tool. You need to provide the connector ID or name. So that was easier for me to provide the name, LangChain_documentation. And you also need to supply the tool name that you want to use. And here I wrote, this is what I could find in Studio. Open the connector like this, and you scroll down, you can find here the list of all the functions which are made available to you. If you click on it, you will additionally find the properties that you need to use. And here we see that there is just a query property. This is a string, and this is simply the search terms that we want to use, and this is a required argument. This is the name of the function that we found in Studio, and arguments I'm providing here, the dictionary with this first property, And here I'm just writing a question like, tell me how to create a LangChain agent. And we can execute it this way. And now we can see all the different chunks that were returned by this function. So this is something that we could later provide to LLM so they can interpret these different chunks and provide the final answer to us. We will continue with two other options for you to use these connectors. So the first option will be to use this piece of code that we have just created and to wrap it in the LangChain tool. Like this, our agent will have the ability to query the LangChain documentation with whatever terms it wants. And the second option we will explore is how to use the connectors with the Mistral conversations and agents, which is also something very convenient. So here I've just reused some things that we have seen in previous videos. So I'm creating a function in which I'm wrapping my tool. So this is what we used in the previous cell. And it's mandatory to provide a doc string so your agent understands in which case it needs to use this tool. So what is the purpose of the tool, basically? You use the tool decorator to make it an official tool for your agent. And then you can just create your LLM client, create your agent, and then you link the LLM client, you link the function that you've just created, this tool, and you can invoke your agent and see if it makes use of this tool to respond to your question. What we can see here is that there is first an AI message with no content. So this is very likely to be a tool call. And indeed, we see that there are some tool calls. So let's check what it tried to run. The function was search LangChain documentation, which of course was the only function that we exposed to the agent. And here we can see the query that it used. After that, there is a tool message to return the response to the agent. And finally, our agent is able to respond to us how to create a LangChain agent. So extremely easy. And like this, you don't need to create a very complicated code to connect to an MCP server. You can just reuse whatever you have already defined in Mistral Studio. And finally, if you want to use it still within this Mistral ecosystem, so with conversation and agents, so I will just show you conversations because agents, it's exactly the same one-liner that you need to include in. So here I'm starting a new conversation. I choose my model. Inputs, this is my question again, just tell me how to create a LangChain agent. And within the tools, you can use this custom connector and provide the connector. It's named connector ID, but it can be the connector name as well. And finally, let's check what it found for us. What we see here in the response is that the first entry is a tool execution entry. So it used our tool from the connector. We see here the name. This is the name of the connector underscore the name of the function within the connector. And here in the query, we can see also what it typed to make the search on the LangChain documentation. After that, there is the message output entry, which is the final answer that we will display to the end user that makes use of the response from the tool execution entry. So in short, this is how you can easily define some connectors and especially the MCP custom connectors in Studio, and then we use them programmatically in whatever Python agent you wish to create. I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.